Okay, welcome. Thank you very much for clicking on and joining the video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Walter O'Neill and I'm a UK reseller. I buy and sell antiques, collectibles, and I sell them all online. Now, I'm not on eBay like a lot of people. If you're interested in my site, my stock, or me, everything you want to know is on the website antiquesarena.com. But I have a YouTube channel with over 2 million views. That's what we're talking about today is a vlog. It's just I've got a little page here with multiple things to get through. We're just going to have a little chat and about the things on there. Nothing much, just casual chat and vlog. But as I've already said, I have a half decent or little YouTube channel, and I cover anything and everything antiques. So stick around and let's have a little chat. And if you like antiques, I show you what I've bought, what I've sold, tips on identification. Check out the channel. Make sure you subscribe. So where we're going to start, as I've already told you, I reached 2 million views this month. And I am only 100 subscribers away from 15,000 subscribers. So if you can share the videos, share the website, share the YouTube channel, honestly, I couldn't thank you enough. I couldn't be more grateful. I want to try and get to the 15,000 if I can before the end of this month. So I'd be very, very grateful if you can all make the effort, share, and try and get me over that 15,000 ASAP. But thank you very much for everybody who've subscribed or watched the videos up to now. Channel wouldn't be anything without you, obviously. So as I've said, 2 million views. Should have had a party, should have had a live, but I didn't. But I will do. Maybe we'll have a little drink one weekend and I'll have a couple of cans, but can't see what I'm going to be like after a couple of cans. So as I've already said, I'm not on eBay. I'm only on my own website, antiquesarena.com. Now, I spoke to you, my last vlog, I think it was a couple of months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, and I said to you I had 3,000 items on there, and I wanted to get to 4,000 this season, this year. Well, the boot sale season runs out in about a month. I'm up to 3,800, well, over 3,800 items on the website. That's how hard I've been hitting it. And when you take into consideration, I've just been through 6.5 weeks of school holidays where work is nigh on impossible. So yeah, over north of 3,800, but I'm going to break my target of 4,000 items this year. And the items are all handpicked by me. They all come from car boot sales, house clearances, charity shops, very rare from auction. There are some on there from auction, but very rare. I tend to stay away from auctions, and that's for another video. Now, I've been contacted. Obviously, it's a very, very large site. It's got blogs or vlogs. It's got stock for sale. It's got videos. And I've been contacted by a number of people this week saying, well, how do I go about selling on your website? And what's the costs or the charges and fees? I appreciate it's a very big website. I do. But it is a private website. I do not sell for the public. Now, I've got friends, 1 or 2 friends who've got a few pieces on with me, and I got 1 or 2 pieces that I'm in shares on. I'll give you an example. Now, this is absolutely amazing. I loved it, and that's why I willingly put it on for my friend. It's a very large oil painting of Saint Nick or Santa Claus. And it really is very well painted. And I just thought it would go into a department store or somewhere really nice and look amazing. Anyway, doing a favor for my friend. I'm not actually going to be receiving anything off this one. It's a nice old painting as well. I'm selling this one as a favor. And this one I'm in shares on is... Oh, hang on. How much was that one? Sorry. Go back to the Santa Claus. I can't see the price. The Santa Claus is a good size. It is 21 inches by 26.5 inches, and it's up for £600. And with Christmas coming, you know, you never know. That might just go. So I've put that on for a friend, and I've put this on for another friend. And this, believe it or not, was on his stall, I'd say 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks in Madley, and he'd lowered the price to as low as £50, and still dealers weren't picking it up. And this is really, really nice. Now this is, I believe it to be Chinese lacquer. So you've got Chinese lacquer work, almost like you get in Cinnabar lacquer, where they build it out. Then you got pewter wings, a pewter tail, and a pewter head with glass eyes. Really nice thing. And the black interior. There you go. Very typical of lacquer work. So I'm 50-50 on this one, a 295. So there are some things that I will put on there for one or two friends. But 99.99999% of the site is mine. So I'm sorry I don't sell for other people as a rule. So unfortunately, you're going to have to just put them on eBay. The site is still achieving between 10 and 11,000 visitors a month. So thank you very much if you're part of that. I am very, very pleased, especially when you consider we are, without a doubt, in my opinion, in a recession. Now, as you know, I combated the effects of what I believe to be the recession by the introduction of a make an offer button, as you just saw, or you should have seen. On all my shop items now, you have this button here in grey there, make an offer. And I do have regular offers coming through, well, daily offers coming through. Now, there have been a few offers where they've took the time to offer me £1 for a £200 item. But as a rule, most people, they tend to ask for a 10 or 15% discount, which I don't mind at all. So yeah, the make an offer button really did help boost the sales back up, but there is no doubt whatsoever, in my opinion, we're in a recession. I'm feeling it at the car boot sales, and I'm feeling it online. Still getting the sales, but I had to introduce the make an offer button. I started introducing new types of films. I've done videos on star items of the week. I think I've only done 1 or 2 of them, showing you some of my star items. So if I've bought something for literally, well, it's not so much the price I pay, I suppose. Let me rephrase that. If I've bought something that's absolutely spectacular, like I paid £1.50 for the last item and it's up for £500. So if you like the amazing finds or the star items, I'm going to be doing a star item of the week quite regular. I've also been asked, is there any point going to car boot sales these days? You've got many apps now that tell you the value of stuff. You can take a photograph on your phone and Google will search through the internet and come back within minutes or seconds sometimes with almost identical products for you with values attached to them. You've got eBay where you can search anything up. So with modern technology, people are saying to me, is it even worth, going to car boot sales anymore? And I can tell you, I have just released a video. I've literally made it tonight with this one, and I'm putting the other one out first. And I just picked the last 10 good finds I found. Sorry, 9 of mine and 1 of somebody else's. And they're just fabulous. Where you're buying something for a couple of pounds and selling it for hundreds or, in some cases, thousands. So yes, there are some absolutely amazing deals to still be had at car boot sales. Why people don't research stuff, I don't know, but they don't. And we'll talk about that in a bit, because I've made a couple of bad mistakes over the last month or two myself. Bear with me. When you go to a car boot sale, I know a couple of people who skip what are known as dealer aisles. When you go to car boot sales regular, you'll go down the field and there'll always be 1 aisle or 2 aisles in that field where they'll have almost the same dealers week in, week out with very similar product. All they do is keep topping up. When they have sales, they just top up at a box or 2 boxes a week on top of existing stock. And you get people that go, right, going down there, the dealer aisles. I know a couple of people who have said the exact same thing to me. However, I'm going to just share 2 mistakes I have made. I've been in this business 25 years, and I'm going to share 2 mistakes I've made recent. The first of which is I sold for 50 pence a Disney doll, a male Disney figurine or figure doll from It's a Small World, sorry. And it was the only male doll to appear in the film. And it was only something like a 2 or 3 month run on the doll. It's that rare, there isn't another one for sale worldwide. And I sold that for 50p. I didn't even research it. I just saw a plastic doll, chucked it in a box. It weren't of interest to me, weren't what I done. Now, I've actually been talking to the people that bought that off me, and I'm going to promote it and put it up for sale because it's potentially worth thousands. And I sold it for 50p out of my own junk boxes. But that's going to be going on the website. I'm going to promote it, advertise it, and show what it is. But it is as rare as they come, Disney, and there ain't another one anywhere in the world. So potentially it's worth a few £1,000. But I'm going 50-50 on that one. But technically it should have been all mine. So if they'd avoided the dealer aisle, because I always sold in the first aisle, if they'd avoided the dealer aisle, they wouldn't have had that off me. But even worse than that, I've been buying gold and silver for got to be 15, 20 years. And I sold a broken gold necklace this week for 50 pence because I didn't know the mark, didn't recognize the mark. I don't even know why I let it go. What it is, I have a junk jewelry box where when I pick pieces up, I look at them, or I'll buy a box of jewelry, I'll go through it, take all the gold, the silver, and the saleable pieces out, and then the rest I'll just chuck in a box, junk box, and it goes out 50 pence a piece. And I don't even look through it. Once I've gone through it, it goes in the box, and then I don't even go through it. Well, a lady picked up a broken chain, and she asked me how much, and I had a quick look at it, and it was stamped. It had some numbers on there, and I thought, I'm sure they silver gold plate numbers, because you get some like 777 a gold plate. Anyway, I sold it to her. 10 minutes later, I thought to myself, why did I do that? Why didn't I just Google the numbers? Because I couldn't remember the numbers. And it turned out it was a non-English speaking country 8-carat gold. And I sold it for 50p, which is probably 2 or 3 grams of 8-carat for 50p. So I threw away 50 quid for 50 pence. And I'm a dealer with a lot of experience. And if I could still make these mistakes, quite common, because I've made 2 there that I'm aware of, that's without the ones I undersell or I allow to leave a profit in. Because what you don't realize with dealers is they leave a profit on there to encourage the sale. General public, a lot of time, they'll scan an item, they'll say, oh, there's 10 on eBay, and they'll pick the highest one, and that's the price they'll ask for stuff. Where a trader at a car boot sale will go, okay, well, if they're selling for 100 on eBay, I want 45 quid, and make sure there's money in it for the next person, and they'll take the easy money unless someone else put it online. I done that this week. I bought a Royal Albert Old Country Roses dinner service, or part dinner service. It had 6 egg cups, it had a tureen, it had a coffee pot, it had cups and saucers or trios, salt and peppers, it had dinner plates. Anyway, I paid 50 quid as a job lot on the car boot sale, and I banged it straight out to another dealer for 90. Now, I'm not stupid. The egg cups were 30 quid, the coffee pot's 30 to 40 pound, the tureen's 30 to 40 pound. The cups and saucers were 30 to 40 pound. The plates were 30 to 40 pound. So even if you just had 40 pound across the board, there was 200 to 300 pound of stuff in this job lot. Not dull, but I am overrun with stock. I can't keep up with the listings I've got to do. My death pile is growing. If you don't know what death pile is, you don't follow resellers. Our death pile is where we buy more than we can list, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And I thought to myself, yes, I can sell that for a couple of £100, or I can just bang it out. I actually expected £100 for it to double up as a quick, easy profit. And I haven't got to do no work. I haven't got to list it. I haven't got to wrap it. I haven't got to send it. I haven't got to sit on it and wait for the sale. I just thought, you know what, just have it gone, because it was a lot of items. Or I'd split up into 6 lots. That is 6 listings, 6 loads got to be wrapped, 6 loads of parcels, and wait for 6 sales. I thought, do you know, I just want the easy 50 quid. Ended up with an easy 40 quid, but it's still, that's what dealers do. They will leave a profit in there. So never avoid a dealer aisle. So even I make the mess ups. I have never ever once said I'm an expert. I'm just an antique dealer and I try my best, and I had to pick things out. Now I picked a piece out last week, which I'm still working on. Is either going to be 60, well, it's going to date between 1650 and 1850, but I'm going to do a video on that. And off the same stall, another dealer bought a piece that's potentially 600 to 800 year old. So there really is some amazing treasures coming out the car boot sales. But yeah, back in school, kids are back in school. I'm back listing 10, 20 pieces a day. So I'm over the moon with that. So even if you're just curious as to what type of stuff I sell, go and have a look at the website. Click highest first, or click on, I got loads of different search terms. You can click on an individual category. You can go highest first, cheapest first, newest first. There's all different things. Website setup, very professional, very easy to use. So make sure you check it out. And I got some interesting articles on there, blogs that I've written myself, not by AI. And I am slow to write because reading and writing isn't my strong point. Really isn't. I can do it, but it's not my strong point. So let me see. I just want to make sure I've covered everything I wanted in this vlog. I've had an absolute nightmare of 2 months. I really have. Car broke. The boiler broke in the house twice. It's just been an absolute nightmare of a 2 month. I tell you, I'm with the kids home. Being able to work was really difficult. Not to mention, I think we've had the wettest summer I can remember in probably a decade. So the car boot sales have been washed out more than they've been on. So God help us through the winter. Luckily enough, I have more than enough stock pulled aside in my death pile. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I will see you all soon. Please share the videos, like the videos, comment on the videos, ask your friends to share the videos. It's free. It's your way of helping. And I really want to get to that 15,000 this week or this month if I can. I'd be really, really grateful. That's the 15,000 subscribers. I'm only 100 short, which is nothing really, is it? So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.